So in this video, I'll show you the AIDA formula, which is basically the one true, tried and tested and proven way to make sure that your copy is going to work. And of course, it's not a one solution to rule them all and fix everything that you're going to do, but understanding it can be very, very beneficial. And this formula can be used for one single message, as well as can be applied to your entire customer journey and your entire campaign. So let's look at it. And first of all, as the note says here, this powerful copywriting formula works for landing pages, sales pages, blog posts, videos, emails, Facebook and Google ads, and any other type of ad really. And it also works when applied across the entire customer journey. So very, very powerful. So the AIDA formula stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. So first of all, if you want to get people to make some action or to take some action, you first need to grab their attention. Once you do grab their attention, you need to keep them interested, because if you get their attention and they take a look at what you have and they're not interested, they will close it immediately and leave, of course. And if they don't consider that it's worth their time, we will lose them. So it's very, very important to keep them interested. And once we do keep them interested and spark their interest, we need to move on to the next step, where we have to explain the benefits of our value proposition, products and services and so on, and explain what they can get out of it in order for us to entice their desire, to make them want it, basically. And then when that's done, we need to close the deal with a call to action to make sure that they know what is the next step. Now, of course, this formula is it's easy to say, well, just follow the formula and you'll have success. But we are going to discuss each of the four parts separately, and then I'm going to show you example of actual application of the formula, so that you can see that, and you can, of course, copy a lot from my example. Now, this formula also has some small little subparts or roles of each of the stages. So first, when writing headlines, the idea is to lead them in, to show them something that's very, very interesting, that would grab their attention and get them into reading our message. So we can capture their attention in several different ways. You know, it can be our message, but it can be also an image. It can be contrast, colors. There's lots of ways to do that. But once we do lead them in, we need to use the hook. A lot of people are actually focusing on the hook first, and they're trying to show the value within the first sentence and kind of explain everything that's going on in the first sentence. And that's why they fail, because then there's no reason to read the entire message and it's much less convincing. And so this is something that you should remember. The role of the headline is to get people interested, to get them in, to lead them in. And then the hook you are actually going to use in the second part with something like a very interesting image or something very surprising. We're going to discuss these parts separately. And then once you have their interest, there you have the opportunity to leave them wanting and get them to make an action. And last but not least, I want to show you how powerful this formula is, just by showing you that it was invented by Frank Duke-Smith in 1904. That's more than 100 years ago, and people are still using it. I can bet you that every single marketing and advertising agency knows about this formula. Every single copywriter knows about it, or probably maybe not every single one, but a lot of people do use it still. And it's old but gold, and it's unlikely that it's going to stop working. So in the next video, we are going to discuss headlines.